Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today I am opening up Greenlight cars. This is the Fire Rescue Series 3 and Hot Pursuit Series 43. It's hard to believe we're up into the Series 40s now. I've also got one car from Series 44. These are not brand new, but they are still quite often available in stores. At least they are here in Canada. What I'm doing is I'm clearing the hoard from the basement floor here. I've got a lot of interesting sets, showroom floor, and pretty much most of the rest are exclusives with a few odds and ends from other series that have been released over the last year. And my aim is to get that entire floor cleaned up of cars and put onto the display walls that you see in the rest of the museum. This is, of course, the Hot Wheels portion of the museum, but in the rest of the museum, you will see lots of Greenlight cars. Out on the walls, the Plano 5324. So I've got a few cars already opened up here. And of course, I'm going to open up a whole lot more. But these are just some examples of the Greenlight Fire Rescue series. And here it is. We'll just get right into it. The packaging is standard for these. It's all the same. It has a list of the cars available on the back. So we're just going to look at the cars quickly in the package. 76 Ford Torino, Lombard, Illinois Fire Department. 77 AMC Matador, Dallas, Texas Fire Department. 96 Ford Bronco, City of New York Official Fire Department. That's going to be a nice one to add to the Bronco collection. And the 85 Chevrolet K5 Blazer from New Haven, Connecticut Fire Department. Rounding it all out, of course, is the 78 Ford F-250 Brush Truck from Falston, North Carolina Community Volunteer Fire Department. Very cool. Look at the gear in the back of this truck and the light bar. Really nice. I am missing the dually. It was a Dodge dually. I've seen it in the Walmarts. I just don't have room for any more. It wasn't a dually. It was a 2020 Ram 2500 Tradesman from the Bullhead City, Arizona Fire Department. It was just a white new truck, and I like the older vehicles personally. So... and also, as I said, those trucks don't fit in the Plano cases. I've got nowhere left to put them. So now on to Series 44 of Hot Pursuit. I'm not sure if this is the newest at the time of filming, which is mid-August 2023. But we have a 90 Chevy Caprice from the South Carolina Highway Patrol. And going back to Series 43, I do have the full 6-vehicle set of these. An 87 Chevrolet Caprice from the Iowa State Patrol. Very cool. I love those hubcaps. And from 1990, a Ford Mustang SSP, Wyoming Highway Patrol. This one's a beauty. It's a 63 Chevrolet Biscayne, also from Ohio State Patrol. Two left, including the 2015 Ford Police Interceptor Utility with the police dog. This is from San Diego Police K9 Unit. There is no dog included, unfortunately. North Carolina Highway Patrol State Trooper is driving in the 1995 Jeep Cherokee. Very cool. Okay, let's get all of these vehicles out for a quick roll on the table and add them to the collection. All right, so here we are with another high-quality production. I am going to open up all of these cars, and now I have the light on here, so hopefully they can be seen a little easier. There's a bit of glare, but... doesn't really matter. We're going to get all these cars opened up. See what happens. Matadors are very cool. Got a bit of packaging. So, I don't know. We'll just get everything out here with you guys. Normally I don't film this part, but why not? This one's got an elastic on it. So, get that off. Toot sweet. And that's what the elastic is doing, is it's holding the cover on the Bronco. Cool. Greasy window. We're going to be doing a little bit of cleanup, of course, as always. Sometimes I've gotten lucky and noticed that there are very clean vehicles, but it seems to be hit or miss. I've tried to make predictions and calculations on how that works out, but overall I appear to be wrong 95% of the time. So we'll just get everything out and see what it looks like. I do have my handy dandy rag here, which I will use to clean up the cars. This one has a broken bumper straight out of the package. The State Trooper car has lost its bumper, which is quite typical. This one at least has its pins, so very easy to realign. Get in there, you. There we go. Well, that'll actually hold, so I'm probably just going to leave it at that. I do have some glue I typically use, but I'll just be careful. Gotta be careful getting them out of the plastic. They can get hung up in the plastic, and they are quite fragile, really. These are not exactly toys. They're for sure more considered, I would say, a collectible display item. However, they do roll well, and if you are a child that cares for your toys, you know, you could have a lot of fun with these without necessarily breaking them all. Now, this is a good old heavy casting. I haven't seen in a while. This is probably from one of the very early Hot Pursuits. But look at the paint. What happened? It needs a good polish, and we'll demonstrate just what a good little polishing does. Now, of course, if you leave them in the package, you hardly notice this kind of disturbance. However, you take them out, and there's like literally like gobs of goop on everything. Look at all those fingerprints. I didn't touch that thing, so someone else is definitely not wearing gloves. If there's factory workers, they should be wearing, I would say they should be wearing gloves. Like in assembling these products, why are they not taking a little bit more care to ensure that they're clean looking? They're collectibles. They cost $10 to $15 each. I would expect a little bit more. But anyways, I seem to go back and forth on the quality issues with Greenlight, so I would just say overall it's not for certain. You do get a good model. Unless you don't open them, you probably won't notice, but this sort of issue can be usually remedied. However, oftentimes with cars such as the Caprice that have solid window panes all the way around, the thumbprints and the grease are on the inside of the window pane, which means you can't get to it. This one's cleaning up pretty well. You can see there is some grease in the passenger, well, in the entire window that I can't get to. I would have to drill the rivets out, take the whole car apart. I'm not going to do that, so not right now anyways. Let's clean these cars up and get on with the review. I have shined up all the cars to the best of my ability, and they did clean up very well overall. However, with the aforementioned grease on the inside of the windows, we will just let the passage of time slowly evaporate that problem. But, whoa, nice looking cars. And we've got two different headlight versions of the Caprice. The newer version, of course, having the single plastic headlamps versus the quad glass lamps. Taillights look basically the same, as do the bumpers and other decoration. Really like collecting those cars. Got a couple cars with opening hoods, as you can see. The Matador is not one of them, but it is a very nice casting. Heavy duty. All cars are rollers. We have no stuck wheels. In fact, all the cars rolled right out of the box. Only minor adjustments required. K9, America's Finest. Very nice. Other than that windshield issue, it shined up really well. It's got the dog on the back window. I did open up a second one of these because I'm probably going to turn into a demolition derby car or junk it for the Sam Salvage Yard scrap yard. Something that I've been wanting to do to a lot of my duplicates for a while now and just haven't gotten around to. So that's definitely a good junk yard worthy car. I like the color of it. We'll add some rust to it and all that. Anyways, I've also got the Mustang with the opening hood. Nice shine up on that car. Looks really good. And the last car to feature an opening hood, State Highway Patrol. That Chevy Biscayne. Looking great. Rolls really well. Lots of details. Big fingerprint on the inside of the window. Too bad. I can get in there with a Q-tip though if I try. I might knock the steering wheel off the dashboard if I'm not careful. Maybe I'll get around to that. I don't know. Here we have another one with a super greasy windshield. Separately cast hood, although it does not open. The rear cover does reveal the jump seat and spare tire. and it kind of holds on. I mean, not if you go anywhere other than normal horizontal, I suppose. The pickup truck, Falston Community, Unit 226. I might go whistling diesel on my duplicate here and smash it to bits for the junkyard. Maybe not. I don't know. No time soon. Got the Bronco here. Love the Bronco. The back cap barely stays on. But it's a nice accessory, and I'm glad that it is removable. So no faults there. Again, windshield issues. Nicely cast headlights, though. Very good paint job on these vehicles. Nice wheels. Very authentic. And of course, all metal is great. I love the chrome accessory plastic bumpers. The final one is the robust Jeep with transparent light bar. Also featuring interior window grease. Pretty decent wheels, although the holes are filled in with plastic flashing pretty much all the way around. So we need to poke those through with a fine pin or something to make it look authentic. That's the review of the Hot Pursuit and Fire Rescue. Come on back for more videos. We're going to be getting into a Hot Wheel vintage video very soon, as well as hopefully something creative with this junkyard. If you're after any of those cars, of course, happy hunting.